what I know of
Or
Rhine.
something in me wanted to say Norway, but I didn't think those fjords were quite fjordy enough.
Yeah.
Nope, not Norway.
What about Japan?
But it is close.
Ooh.
Not Japan. No. Sorry, it's not close to Norway at all, physically.
Oh.
or close to.
Or Japan?
Or close to Japan or Norway physically. No, it's much closer to us than it is to either of those.
Yeah, it's got to be Canada.
Astrologically speaking, it's all nearby.
Is it the Inside Passage?
I don't know where the. You know what? I don't know what the Inside Passage is, and at this point, I'm too afraid to ask.
It's that area, that little bit of Alaska that we own that kind of is next to Canada that kind of tails down. There's a
Oh
big
yeah, like
waterway in there,
like
and
Ketchikan and
uh-huh, yeah, and it's kind of like north of Vancouver Island. Essentially.
yeah.
Anyway,
Well, it sounds like Mark's got it. I guess I should show everybody what they're talking about.
Anchorage is close
Here we go in
by.
a second.
And I'm jealous because my mom just got back from a cruise that only she and her friends got to go on, and no one else in my family.
I know like 3 people who went on the Alaskan cruise this summer.
Uh,
I don't know what happened, why it blew up, and
yeah,
but
Oh, there's the muting problem again. There we go. Okay, so everybody can see it now. This is the map of what we're going to be working with tonight.
ooh,
And we'll explain more in just a second, but let me put it so it's actually on the screen. Okay, and if you are curious about where these maps come from, I just grab them from Google Earth, and I, make stuff out of them. That's what we did with the current map. That's here. Come on. Nope, not in there. I've already got this open. So this map that we developed for our current setting in Acroa is actually just the valley that we live in, plus a couple extra islands in the middle of Utah Lake. Not that we are in support of dredging Utah Lake necessarily. That's up to your own politics. You can decide what to do with that. But this map I actually pulled from, Mark guessed it right.
oh, it's amazing.
This is zoom out.
Ooh, I'm gonna play with 2 keyboards and 2 mice there. This will be interesting.
This is Vancouver, actually.
it is
So-
Vancouver Island.
Yeah, it's
Vancouver.
Vancouver Island. It's not
Nice.
Up here or anything, or Prince of Wales. This is Vancouver Island. So if you are in Vancouver and watching us, congratulations, you've made it onto the onto the stream. Except for I don't know if I guess Vancouver kind of did. But what I've done is I've taken this and twirled it around, and so now we've got this little passage here. Let me turn this back on. Here we go. There's the terrain.
We're sorry for any geological disturbances that happen to your island
Yeah.
in the next couple hours.
I don't know. I bet we can make it better.
We can make it better.
Yeah.
I did have to cheat a little bit, and I photoshopped a little bit up at the top here so we could get a clean horn there. But this is what we're working with tonight.
Cool.
And we're doing that playing this game, Dawn of Worlds. So let me just explain a little bit about what's going to happen tonight to everybody who's watching here. Oh yeah, hey, Black Raz says hi to everybody, and just catching up on the chat again now that I'm back in here. Oh good, hey, Eddie's on here too. Hey Eddie. So this will be fun. Yeah, go ahead and feel free to chat with anybody that's chatting tonight. This will be great. The point of this is just to chat as we are developing out what's on the other side of the mountain. In our last session, you guys finally freed up the guardian dragon that was keeping people from crossing over the hammer up the canyon of our current world. Come on. Where are you?
We liberated him from mortality.
Yes. And that's right up here at Dragon's Keep. Right by Dragon's Keep, there's a Harbinger hammer. And what we're looking at now is what's on the other side of that. And we're going to play a game that we played at the very beginning of our campaign called Dawn of Worlds, and that's going to help us to develop out the races, the big, what am I trying to say? Big events that happened, everything that's gone on in this other side of the world. We're going to develop using this game, Dawn of Worlds. So, let's look at this. What I just want to point out as far as geographically speaking, what's going on is that we are right here. Oops, let's get rid of the inside of that.
Very nice.
Okay, so the big lake that's on the other side of the hammer, that's this big lake right here. Everybody can see that now?
Yep.
Great. And so yeah, we're going to use this in the current campaign, and if you want to be a guest in our game, you're welcome now to start creating characters from races that are, all over the map now, as we're going to develop out these crazy, crazy lands that inhabit this world that we don't even have a name for yet. Maybe we'll get a name for it at some point, whatever these realms are. Maybe there's many different names. We'll see. Okay, do you guys remember how Dawn of Worlds works?
No.
Okay, good.
Shiny.
I know I rolled a couple of D6s.
Yep, that's what I remember too.
That's right.
So
Yep.
That's right. Does everybody have a couple D6s in close proximity, or should we start up?
Getting them ready.
Roll 20. Okay.
yeah, is it okay if I only have one D6 and I roll it
I
twice?
think that's probably okay.
Then I'm set.
Wait.
There's so many
There's a
D6s.
gigantic bag of dice, dude.
It's upstairs, but I'm wearing pajamas pants, so I don't want to have to stand up and leave
My
on camera.
Okay. That's
I'm scared Black Raz is going to judge me. Not really, Black Raz, you're great.
I'll judge you. If you want me to. Happy to judge.
I don't want you to,
Oh,
but
okay.
I feel I'm very glad that you're willing to do that.
Just for
I'll
you.
keep that in mind. Yeah.
There we go.
No.
Okay, this is a game that was developed in 2005. We're giving some credit and some shout out to the people who did it. If you want to find it, you can simply search Dawn of Worlds on Google. And if you want to be more specific, you can say Dawn of Worlds PDF. It'll take you right to it at clanwebsite.org. This is free for distribution, so you can grab it and play it if you want. You just can't modify it or try and sell it as if it's your own. Don't do that. And it's just a nice dedication, dedicated to every yet-to-be storyteller, game fan, or famous author. So hopefully you're one of those. Let's just introduce it. What do you guys remember from Dawn of Worlds? What was important?
well, the ages, like what you could do in each age, whether it was shaping or changing the land,
Yep.
or whatnot, and then the next one becomes more, I don't know, next age where there's peoples and things occurring.
Exactly.
But I guess it's more like the god level, like ancient lore, legendary kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, so we're taking the perspective of a god who is chronicling and not chronicling. What's the word? It's kind of nudging culture along in different ways. We're going to do it in 3 ages. The first age is focused on geography. I'm going to highlight that. Maybe it'll show up. There you go. In fact, I'll zoom in so people can actually read it a little bit more.
Nice.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. First stage is focused on geography. And we're going to skip a little bit of it. Instead of just starting with a blank map, which is really hard to do, we are going to start out with some geographic features, specifically those of Vancouver, turned almost 180 degrees. So instead of creating mountains and islands and forests and lakes specifically, we will name them and make them important. For example, somebody's going to be able to get to name this big bay right here and talk about what that bay does. Somebody else might name and talk about what's going on over at this little peninsula that's sticking out. All that stuff. Okay. Why does that look? No, that's how it looks. Okay. The second age, and we're going to go through 3 ages. The second age is focused on the raising of various fantasy races that dwell in the world. And that's kind of what we're going to focus on tonight, mostly. Players may create races and set them down on the land that they've shaped. And there's no limit to what kinds of races you can establish as far as their history and stuff. We are going to put a limit on it that we're just going to use the races that are in any official Dungeons & Dragons book. That way, if you want to come play with us, I can just say, hey, pick a race from this list, and you'll have it. That'll be easier that way. But in the second age, we've already done a lot of landscaping, so you can still change some land work a little bit, but it's more difficult. For instance, in our first one, somebody went and created these islands. I can't remember who it was. It seems like it was Jared, but I'm not sure. But somebody
think
actually
so.
plopped these islands
Yeah.
down here, and so we added them in to the map. There we go.
Yep.
Lastly, the third age is, at this point, it takes more effort to change the land. New races are difficult to make, but this is the age of politics, war, and learning. And great leaders and orders of knights may emerge and frequently during the third age. And while cities and whole races may glide from noble to corrupt. And each round in this age is only a few years. Each round in the second age is roughly equal to 100 years. And in the first round, in the first age, each round is worth about 500 years. We are going to decide when we're done with each age. We'll take a vote and say, hey, is everybody done with this age? And when we all vote, when the majority of us vote yes, then we'll move on to the next one. Okay, here's how this is going to work, is that collaboratively, we get to work together, but individually, we all have power levels. And those power levels come from rolling dice. Each
That's
round,
part of the whole game right there.
Yep, exactly. Each round, all the players roll 2 6-sided dice and add up the sum to their running total of their power level. Every round, you can spend as much of those points as you want according to the tables below, or you can save them for the round after that. Everybody's going to be in charge of keeping track of their own points, which I just realized I don't have a pencil right by me, so I'm just going to keep track of it right here in a table for me. There we go. So we roll 2 dice. I get 4, and I add that to my points. Everybody gets a cumulative +1 point if you end the turn with 5 or fewer points. That's to encourage you to actually spend your points. So each round you end with 5 or fewer, you get a +1 for the next round to the maximum of +3. So if I can spend all my points every round for 3 rounds, then I can start to get +3 on all my dice. You need to keep track of that yourself as well. If you end up with more than that, you don't get any bonus, and that cumulative bonus starts over. Once again, that's to encourage people to actually spend their points. Here is how you can spend your points now. There are 2 pages of this, and unfortunately, there's 1 page of it, and then there's all the descriptions of things. You can shape an inch of land on the map, and we don't have a ruler on here, obviously. If you had a map out on a table, this is what it was designed for, you would measure out about an inch of it. We'll use the ruler up on the top here and kind of just guess. We're not going to be really specific about it. You can shape the climate. In the first age, it costs 3 points to shape the land, 2 points to shape the climate. Then you can see how it gets more difficult to do that the further along we go. In the third age, it costs 8 points to shape the land and change that. You can create a race. In the first round, it costs 22 points to create a new race, which is, like I said, why they want you to focus on those things. They make it difficult. In the second round, though, it only costs 6 points. So new races all over the place. There we go. And you will create a race and you will plop them down wherever you want. You can also create a sub-race of those races. So if we had orcs and you wanted half orcs, then boom, all of a sudden now we have half orcs. If you had dwarves and we had mountain dwarves and you wanted hill dwarves, then it would cost you 4 points to make hill dwarves. Next, you can command the race to do things like build cities, or what else did you guys command people to do last time? Give me some more examples of that.
Is that go to war? I believe, right?
Yes, that doesn't have its own thing, so that was probably one thing. Command race.
Don't know if we did a lot of commanding races, actually.
I don't think we did. Yeah,
Yeah.
making alliances, territory. Okay. Yeah.
This one might have a little bit more of that. We'll see.
Yeah.
You can command a city. You can advance civilization.
We did those.
Yep. Yeah. What's some examples of advancing civilization or advancing a city that we did?
Well, we advanced one of the cities to more of a clockwork, so I think it was Hopestad, and that
So that was Paul Watch, actually.
Big time Paul Watch, yeah.
And then that kind of spawned the whole thing with the
Warforged, yeah.
The Warforged, yeah, and the City of Thorn, and its destruction. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You can purify and corrupt civilizations and cities. That changes their alignment. If you purify it, it changes it more towards the good. If you corrupt it, it changes it more towards the evil in general. And an example of that is we had the Harbingers last time, and they started out fine, and then somebody decided that they wanted to be more cultish, and so he corrupted them. And so we started down that path. And I think that happened with Hopestad. It got purified several times to become like even more and more pure. So until it became that's this place down here. Hopestad became kind of a like a Dalai Lama style place up on the mountains. Dalai Lama style, what am I trying to say? A Tibetan monkish retreat up there. Okay.
I knew what you meant by Dalai Lama style, bro.
Yeah, thanks. You can have a grand event happen. What are some examples?
The fish flakes
of events?
came later.
Yeah, the fish flakes came a little bit later. What are some events that we had happen? This is where we're going to spend a lot of time, and we already have a couple of events that we know have happened. And so once we get to the third age, well, I guess the second age or third age, we'll name those events because we know that they happened and we need to take those into account. Namely, the dragons flying over and
the flight of the dragons,
and that
torching
kind of
all
happened.
the things. Yeah.
So we need to decide where those dragons went and what they're doing. In this cases, you can have wars. That can be an event. Just big meteor, like a meteor strike. Boom, that's an event. A death, plague, famine, drought, all that stuff. Finally, you can create and command orders. So if you want an order of knights, or an order of monks, or an order of goblin healers that we have, that can all happen here with create orders. Again, it's easier to do in the third age to put these organizations together. Harder to do in the first age and the second age. And create an avatar, and then command an avatar. An avatar needs a little bit of explanation. These are not like Avatar, the Last Airbender avatars, although that's an example of one of them.
But consider Ryan, if we decided all avatars were like Avatar, Aang, or Korra,
Exactly.
that could make this a whole lot more exciting.
There we go. That's a good point, I guess. So create avatar. These can be high priests, dragons, warriors, dynasties. This is a major figure in history is what we're making. And so it's not necessarily somebody who rules the land, but somebody who had a big influence on it. We had a couple of rulers. We had a prophet, and we had a warrior that kind of transcended the battlefield and became a demigod. As some of our avatars
Well, and
last
also, what's his bucket that was up there? Suthraga, the avatar.
Yep.
That's still kicking around.
Yeah.
That we were just dealing with or are currently.
Yep. And an avatar can do different immortal actions that are a little bit cheaper for them to do. They can lead an army. They can also command a city and do all these things, or create a race once. That allows you to do these things twice in a turn if you have an avatar do it for you. Finally, this is important, is that everything that I create belongs to everybody, not just me. So if I create a race of Tabaxi, I don't get to decide what's going to happen to them every round. Mark or Troy or Cameron could jump in and say, hey, I'm going to create an avatar in the Tabaxi. And I say,
No,
okay, great.
no.
You can do that.
I would create it. I would create a curse where the
Yeah.
Tabaxi lost all of their hair, so they're actually naked cat Tabaxi. That's
Siamese.
what I would.
They're all
Amazing.
Siamese Tabaxi.
Yeah.
I really
So
want
just
that.
That would
I
be
really-
wonderful.
I would love that, actually.
Just a bunch of pink, wrinkly people walking around
Yeah.
with cat-like features. Yeah.
They lost their hair, but they gained dark vision. Haha.
There you go.
There you go.
Yes. No, I think Tabaxi already have dark vision, though.
Yep.
Do they?
It's just cats that don't.
Oh, that's the meme. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oops, hang on. I lost my mouse. And now I don't know what I'm
Yeah.
clicking on.
That's why you need a cat.
Yeah.
And preferably one with dark vision, so it'll see the mouse in the darkness.
Holy cow, what happened to my mouse?
Kill it.
I think I'm trying to share my screen now. Let me see.
I just saw something scroll, like the
Nope.
text
Good.
scrolled a second ago.
Hang on.
I've got two if you want one. No, just kidding.
Nice.
This is going to make it more difficult. There's my mouse. All right.
We're
got
good.
it. But I cannot Alt-Tab anymore.
It's no good.
All right. Well, let's make sure we're still streaming something. There we go. All right. So let's check up on the chat. You guys are watching the chat? Great. Black Raz says, I should probably pay attention to this lore so I can be ready for next week. Yes. Black Raz is going to be joining us next week. And we're excited for that. And
Sure.
you can pay attention to this lore. You're jumping in when we're exploring the tower next week. So you and I will chat by email this weekend and try and work your character in as we have a bunch of different options, including maybe somebody who's been hiding out in the tower, maybe hiding from that white dragon for forever. We'll see. So
That makes sense.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Okay. I think maybe I just lost my keyboard. Maybe that's the problem. And that's not going to be good. Yes, my keyboard died.
Oh no. Is it a wireless?
Yeah, and I don't have my spare batteries here.
Oh no.
Well, I don't think I do anyway.
Dang.
Do you want one of us to note keep?
Uh,
Scribe?
sure, that would be great.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
Cool. Pull it up here.
You guys are all shared on this thing, so.
Well, if we're all shared on it, then we can type in our suggestion, each one of us.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Where is it that you want us to be putting these notes?
There's a file called Otherworld Dawn. And I thought I shared it with you guys.
I have that, yeah, but
Okay, great.
that's the picture, right?
Yeah, I just have the picture of it.
Okay. It's just in the folder. Let me see if I can figure out how to share this with you guys without using my keyboard. Cameron, where are you?
Cameron's right here. Oh no.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
You know the terrible thing? I'm a bad note keeper.
Okay.
I've forgotten a very important character that I want to become an avatar, and I can't find it.
Oh no. This is unbelievable. I have one extra battery that I found. And
No.
a box of batteries somewhere. And that's it. Okay. You know what though? I can take notes on my other computer too. Since I have this. It'll work. And we'll figure out the whole battery situation next time. It's bad timing, man. Oh, they're AAAs anyway. That wouldn't work.
Bummer.
Yeah.
They're saying we're frozen.
We probably are. It's possible.
Oh no, we are. Dang. But the stream's still up, so we're good.
What about the audio? They're not getting any audio, I wouldn't think.
Yeah. Hang on.
No, I think they're getting audio. Funnily enough, it looks like your screen sharing is working, just not our Discord video.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Blackgrass says good, the video's good, or the audio's good, just the
Okay.
video's good.
Okay, that's good.
Hang on.
And it looks like our video's even back now, maybe?
Oh, it is. It's live again.
Is it really?
Nope,
No,
there it
it's
goes.
frozen again.
Hang on. This is not going to work.
Without the keyboard.
Yeah. I'm going to try that trick where you take the batteries out and you put them on the other sides.
Ooh.
Well, did you say
work.
you had one extra battery? You could just replace one and see if it would give it a little.
No, it was double A's instead of triple A's.
Ugh.
Yeah, the one time I'm up there, I usually carry batteries in my backpack. I'm sorry, I failed you. I should have stopped by the store.
I usually have them in the bucket here.
You could see if anybody up at Dragon's Keep has any. Like
Found it. Okay.
anybody?
Yeah, I'll go do that real quick. We should be, our video's back again though now. So that's
Yeah.
good.
I wouldn't be opposed to a naked cat race of tabaxi. Just we can keep that. I mean, we can make that happen right
We
now.
can. That's true.
Pair them with pyramids. We'll make ancient Egypt in Vancouver. We'll do it.
Okay, well let's get into it, and then we'll do the first stage. We'll take a break, and I'll see if there's some batteries up there that we can figure out. Dang, yeah, Discord is just being the worst right now.
Yeah.
Silly Discord.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's just starting and stopping a lot.
Yeah.
That's okay. People will hear us,
I think
and
as long as the audio's consistent, nobody needs to look at me.
yeah, we're good. I just can't go full screen because then I can't switch back. And I think that's what it wants it to be, is in full screen.
Oh, gotcha.
So that's what it is. That's just going to have to be what it is. Okay. Let's jump into this then. All right, well, let's start out. We're going to start with the first stage. And who have I got that can take some notes?
I think each one of us can put in our own things, and I'll put in yours, Ryan, if you need me to.
Thanks.
Because since your thing is
That might work. Yeah.
That'd be good. And
Both
I'll
thumbs
share
up
it with
here, yeah.
Cameron.
I can try
thanks.
sharing it with Cameron if you want.
I just got him. Okay.
I'm in.
All right. Okay, let's roll up our first points. I got 7.
8.
Nice.
8.
That's 7. Yep.
Okay. I still need to keep track of my points, though, so we're going to do that. I can draw the rest of the time. Okay. Who got the highest points? We had an 8.
I had 8.
Okay.
I had 8 too, so
Oh, all right.
If anybody has an idea, just start shooting.
Yep.
Just go first.
I'll bring up the point sheet. Okay.
we can double screen this.
Nice.
Aha. There we go. Okay, looking up prices. Let's see.
Basically, first stage, the cheapest stuff to do is to shape the land. If there was a city or an avatar somehow, then you could do stuff with that. But
Yep.
Tempting.
yep.
And we can pass and roll points to the next round, correct?
That's right. Yep.
We want to roll initiative and make people go instead of waiting for a volunteer.
I think that's a good
I'm
idea.
thinking,
Oh,
sorry.
no. I rolled an 18 initiative, so I'm gonna have to do this first.
Okay, let's roll initiative.
3.
3,
Ah,
12.
Oh.
I guess you're
Yeah.
Troy, you have a 10% chance of being first. Just
Oh,
roll
that's
it.
a 12 for me, so.
all right.
What do you got,
Here
Cameron?
we go. All right. Just to make sure I understand this right, that red circle you have on the map there, that is where the river flows past the Harbinger Hammer.
That's on the other side of Harbinger Hammer. There's a giant lake. And that lake extends
Cool.
out and turns into a river and then flows down into the bay eventually.
Ah, nice. All right. Yep. I think Sully was acutely familiar with that.
Yes, he's
River
been in that
okay.
river.
Yep.
In that
Yes.
lake, anyway.
Okay, cool. In that case, let's do shape climate just to kick things off.
All right.
And we are going to make the area around that lake extremely frigidly cold.
All right.
To kind of flavor in what it should be.
Yep.
In fact, actually, can I do 2 uses to use a wider area? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's make the entire area, everywhere where this water touches this lake, the immediate land around it is just extremely cold.
Okay.
So even as the lake travels up, yeah, like that.
Awesome.
So you'd have to. I think you'd have to determine what that was worth. Is that 2 or 4 points, or how? What do you think? I mean,
Yeah, so that'd be 4 points. Yeah.
Sounds
Per
good to
inch,
me.
yeah.
that looks
Cool.
good.
So when the hammer came down, it came down
Alright.
into ice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, and then it's had that dragon living there for so long. I guess that was later on, but yes, super ice. Great.
Yep.
So Troy's next, right?
Yep.
Should be.
Got a 12. Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
So go into the docks then.
Oh,
and
whoops.
you got it. Shape Cameron. Cameron's got it already. Good deal.
Yes.
Okay, Troy.
Cool. Let's go. Do a little circly thingy here. And this, I think, is delta-ish, right? How do you take out the color? Shoot.
I got you.
Let's see. Cool. Yeah, perfect. So that area, let's change the climate into in the beginning, it was very desert. Let's turn to desert first.
Okay. I'll make it more orange then.
Yep. So we got hot climate, and let me go ahead and use 6 points for a big wide area in that delta plain area.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and use 6 points there.
We'll make it
Yeah.
bigger.
So like maybe to the point where that water connection in between, like here. Whoops, oh, I'm missing my stuff. Sorry. So that water connection between the ocean to the right and the lake didn't exist yet.
Okay.
I know that's pushing it.
Sure. No, this is age 1.
Yeah,
So that's great.
but I will plan on watering it
Okay.
for
Well, I'm just going to name that
lack
the
of a better
northern.
term.
I'm just going to name that the northern desert for now.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Northern Desert.
I'm gonna pull up my name generator. I'm gonna get some good ones.
Okay.
I think Ryan, you're
I'm
next.
next. I will shape land and let's do.
You just lost Troy.
Uh-oh. Troy, come
I'm sure he'll
back.
be-
Should we come back?
That's okay. I've got it laid out that it adjusts automatically.
that close to saying that.
Perfect. Oh, do things explode?
Always.
Now my internet's exploding. Sweet. Okay. Sorry about that.
You know what? This is gonna be all beach land right up here. We're gonna have big, giant, like nice beach area right in here, nice and peaceful. So I'll draw a circle, a square for that. Yoop. Just this little strip right here.
Beachfront property.
Yeah. And I'll just use the 2 points for that. Oops, not that. I don't know what's going to be there, but it's a nice beach.
Well, I don't want to be left out in the creating climates and things. So let's put like a really. I use 4 points to put a very large forest, very deep, like ancient forest, right. Um, how are you guys indicating on the map?
We're drawing squares and circles and stuff with
So if I just go in
the
here,
tools.
Yep.
this shape. Okay. So I would like this forest to be right. Let's see.
Hey, I got a 7, not an 8. This isn't scripted.
Is that tell me when I'm at 2 points or 4 points?
But we can't see it until you let go of it.
So I let it go?
Yeah.
Okay. It's probably going to be 4 points. Did that do anything?
Yep. That's 2 points. That's fine.
Do I need to? Why does it? It's all white though. How do I get rid of the?
I got it for you.
Okay.
There you go.
The
Alright.
fill color. There it is. Okay. Now I know how to do that.
So this is forest.
Yeah, a really like, nearly impassable type of forest.
Oh, cool.
Like people go around because it's so thick and dangerous.
That's my kind of terrain right there.
Nice.
I love it.
I don't know what area you want me to call that. South of the lake, forest south of the lake, or forest south of the bay.
Yeah.
We'll call it Sertilac or something like that.
That's how many points?
That's 2 points. That's fine.
Okay.
All right. That's round 1 of Age 1. I have one other thing I want to do, geographically speaking. Do you guys want to do more in the first age, or do you want to move on?
I kind of like playing around with climate, but if
Okay.
everyone's ready to move on, I'm not offended. I'm ready.
Let's take at least one more turn.
All right, let's do it.
At least, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I only got 3.
Ooh, 11 plus my 6 from last round, so I didn't get that bonus.
Whoa! You got all of that? Way to go!
Yeah.
Ooh, hey, there's a 9. That's good.
Did anybody end out? So Troy, you ended up with 1 point at the end, right?
Yep. So I got a.
You got a bonus point plus whatever you rolled.
So, whoops. So many keyboards. Okay. So 2 plus 9. Got 11. Okay. Okay. Perfect.
Cool.
All right.
So do we go with whoever's highest, or
Yeah. From here on out, let's just go with highest points.
cool?
So what are you at?
I have 17. I think I've got the most.
You got 17. Wow.
Yeah, between my leftover of last turn and this one.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay. So, and I would like to take this opportunity to corrupt the forest I created.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Yes.
And would that be the corrupt city or corrupt civilization size, I guess?
Go with city, I think. Or
City?
whatever points to the.
It's 4 for civilization and 3 for a city.
Do a city, I think.
City? Okay. So, and I want to double. Can I do double? Can I do 6 corruption
Yeah.
points?
Well, no, you
Yeah,
can only do one. You only can do
Only
one,
one?
until we get an avatar. You can only do 1 per.
Okay. Then I will do that. Just that. But man, I didn't spend very many points. I guess
You got a ton
I'll
though.
be begging you. I know that's what I'm saying. Is maybe that's not what I need to do.
So only
Maybe
once.
maybe I can corrupt in the later.
Yeah.
Let's do a. Let's do a. I didn't think of a good catastrophe though.
You got enough points for a big
Yeah.
event. You could even create an avatar already if you wanted
Yeah.
to.
You know what? I will do that. Let's go ahead and create. I was going to wait till the next round, but I got enough points. Let's go ahead and do it. So create an avatar, and this avatar will be Dagon Oakhart. He's a Goliath. And
Okay.
he led the people he led the Goliath people into this area. He's their legendary progenitor, and they are people of the rocks, but they often take their names from earth and wood rather than rock and stone. So that's his name, Dagon or Oakhart.
Okay, get that down in the notes.
awesome.
Yeah. Dagon Oakhart. Avatar of the forest. He's a Goliath.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good deal. How many points do you have, Cameron?
Not necessarily of the forest.
Oh,
he's
okay.
he's just the avatar of the Goliath people and brought them here, and they're
Right.
normally mountainous people, right? But they just take their names from forests and trees more, kind of leaning into the fact that we met a guy named Blackthorn that was a Goliath.
Oh, yeah. Good deal.
Yep.
That's a good point. This is kind of fun. We're making it backwards, too, in some ways. Okay.
Sure. I like it.
Cameron, how many points do you have?
9.
9 points. All right, Troy, then you're up then.
Okay. So, torn between
Yikes.
event and catastrophe. Let's see. Let's do Avatar Order, City or Civilization. Let's call it an event / catastrophe.
Okay.
Because I guess there's no one to catastrophate yet. So we'll call it an event more. Massive seismological shift in this here area, about right there. And we got a massive geyser eruption right there.
Oh, okay.
So we got like just explosion of geysers and spring, not necessarily volcanic, but like hot enough to be volcanic. Just massive steam explosion of water coming up, and eventually gonna fill this area. Oops, I keep moving it. I shouldn't do that. There we go. So yeah, that'll be a 10 pointer. Yeah.
Great.
So kind of, is it constant? Is it going to change the desert? I mean, I guess we don't know that yet. Is
Yeah.
it sporadic?
We'll call it constant eruption. Yeah. Well, like Old Faithful just showed up, only it's bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's perfect. That's great.
Great,
Yeah.
Faithful.
That works with me too. But Cameron gets to go before I do.
Grand Faithful?
Grand Faithful. Yeah.
Grand Faithful. Okay. Very cool. All right, for me, I'm going to. Oh, shoot. You know what? Yeah, just because it's got to be done, I'm going to corrupt the forest even more.
You're hitting the forest?
Yeah.
Because I didn't actually corrupt it because I created
Oh,
it
you
after.
did not.
I talked about corrupting
Yeah.
it, but I couldn't do both.
All right, well, I'll do it for you then.
Cool.
It's got to happen. Too important.
Geyser. Geyser?
Six.
We're trying to spell geyser. Is that what we're doing?
Got it.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I am the worst at spelling. Like, literally the worst at spelling.
I love it.
Okay.
That's it.
We'll call it Yellowstone erupted to the north.
Oh, yeah, I got to put that there. I'm going to put it at the near the northern desert.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Black Raz is still waiting for those hairless tabaxis to show up.
They're coming.
Pieces
They're
are
coming.
cheaper next round. Way
Fair.
cheaper.
Yeah. I'm going to shape land again. Oh, I subtracted the wrong number. Okay, that's -3. So I'm actually at 4. Okay, so we've corrupted the forest then, yes?
Yep.
Cool. To go along with your geysers, I'm going to actually build a volcano. That's what I wanted to do.
Awesome.
Oh, this is the best.
And we're going to put it out here on this little peninsula.
Nice.
What did you create there?
A volcano.
Ooh.
And we should give it a name. We're going to
Yeah,
call
dormant
it...
or active?
It's active. It's
Awesome.
at least in this age for still.
Yep.
It is active and smoking all the time.
Ooh.
Where's my name sheet? No.
Where's the name with the grandeur?
We're gonna call it Mount Gogral.
Like it.
Gogral.
Yeah. Yep.
How's that spelling?
Yep, that's perfect. Okay, so let's check out our notes real quick. So everybody's gone. We have a new avatar. We've got a corrupted forest, a geyser, and Mount Gogral. We'll see if that name sticks. Hopefully it does. But if I come with a better one, then great. Okay, do we want to do another round of the first age still? Who's still in it
Yes.
for shaping
Let's,
stuff?
let's do one more.
Yeah, let's. I would say one
I'm not
more.
opposed.
All right.
We've not corrupted or purified very much, and we needed to create. Now we need to corrupt and purify.
Yes.
I got
Yes.
a 10 this time. And
Oh.
I ended my turn with 5 or fewer, so I actually have an 11 plus 4 gives me 15.
Okay, so I'm 1 plus 2 is 3 plus 5 is
I'm sitting at 15 points as well.
Cool.
nice.
Sorry, I didn't roll yet. Oh, 6. I'm at 13.
13 for Mark. Okay. Cameron, you and I got the most.
I'm going to come up with a name for this forest here in a minute.
Okay, cool.
The forest, I did give it the corrupted one.
Yeah.
It
oh,
does
rimless.
have a name?
Oh, yeah. I love it. Perfect.
Awesome.
Okay.
Well, the corruption named it.
Yeah. There you go.
And how do you say that?
Rimlissel.
Rimlissel.
If you corrupt it or purify it more, you can rechange the name. I mean, that's the
Oh, I like that.
game. Yeah.
I like
So
that, yeah.
Changing Greenwood the Great to Mirkwood.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Who's purple? Oh, Cameron, click someplace else so I can see the whole name. Right now I just see
I'm
purple.
sorry.
There you go.
There you go.
Cool. Rimlissel Woods. Like it. All right. Round 3, age 1. Fight.
Yeah. You want to go first, Ryan?
Sure. With my 15 points, I could do so much. I think I want to create... We can't create a race yet still. That's weird that you can... If you had 22 points, you could create a race and then do all sorts of stuff, I guess. But we're not going to do that yet. We're going to hang on to that. I will... We're going to purify the volcano.
Oh,
Awesome.
So we'll do that.
this is so exciting.
That's 5 points for me. So people see it as a holy place, not necessarily holy yet, but it's actually a place that they think is good instead of a disaster constantly waiting. We'll see if that holds out to be true, or if there's some kind of Vesuvius moment coming up in the future. We'll see.
So who's next?
Cameron.
Me. And Ryan, I did have a question. Would I be able to do 2 instances of shape land or shape climate, or no? I need to.
So
I need there
yes,
to be
you can do that. It's these ones that are marked by an asterisk. You can only do once per turn.
Cool.
If you want to do it a second time, then you need to have an avatar do it in your place. So you need
Right.
to have an avatar, and then that avatar does it for you. So then you could corrupt a city twice that way, or command a city twice that way, to give directions with an avatar.
Cool. Cool. All right. Well, in that case, I think what I wanted to do, if I can find the right shape for this, I'm not going to find the right shape. So we're just going to do the polygon. Kind of this area, exactly south and east of the forest. I'm going to spend a whole ton of points. And then I'm going to take out the fill. I don't want that. Here we go. This whole area is going to be rolling hills and grassland.
Cool. Okay.
Make it thicker.
The
Yeah,
land
there
of
we
milk
go.
and honey. Is that what it's called? Is the land of milk and honey?
It is now, my good sir. Yeah, it's just going to be a whole bunch of rolling grasslands that kind of just
Pastoral.
flow. Yes, off of the mountains that are. And actually, I'll use. How many points do you think that would be to shape land? Three square inch, maybe 9.
It's probably 3. It's probably 3 instances of it. So yeah.
Okay, probably 9.
Yep.
All right. In that case, I'm just going to add another little block of it, just directly south of the forest. So that is all rolling grasslands, really beautiful hills, and plentiful growth. That's all I got.
Cool.
The breadbasket of the region.
Yes.
Awesome.
Did I get this guy's name right? Oakhart, right? Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, just Oakhart.
Cool.
Oh, shoot. All right, that's it for me.
Okay, Mark.
All right, I would like to create an event for 10.
Okay.
And that event will be not a super explosive eruption of Mount Gulgral, but more like a Hawaii style, just like a big, long, bubbling. So it created lava flows and could have been used, for something. And just it was available there as a heat resource potentially.
Okay.
So, and let's say it did that for a long period of time. That event lasted 10 years.
Oh, you could make it 100 years. It's we're in the first stage.
Mm-hmm.
Everything here takes forever.
Takes a long time.
Yeah.
All right, we'll have it. I will have it have run for 100 years, and maybe it never entirely quits. You
Sure.
can always access magma
Cool.
with that event.
Is
and that would be
is it just
10.
running down into the bay or to the ocean? Where's it going?
I would say that it mostly runs out toward the ocean rather than the bay,
Okay.
because that would ruin the bay pretty fast.
Right? Yeah. Good point.
It doesn't seem there's something magical about it. It doesn't seem to like build up necessarily. It just courses.
Cool.
And maybe that because those rivers of lava are flowing, maybe they have a name.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is right
Okay.
now.
We need to name those lava flows. Got
So
it.
we created that event. Now I've got 3 points left,
Okay.
and I would like to oh shoot, I don't know.
Does the modifier carry over to the next stage?
I'm gonna
I don't remember.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
purify
First time. Okay.
I'm gonna purify the geyser.
Oh, okay. Cool. The people in this area really like heat. They don't like this ice. I like it.
Yep.
Okay. Not big fans of the ice and the snow so far.
I mean, not that I can
Other
relate to
than
that, but good for them.
where the mountains, but the ice and snow is where it belongs, in the mountains,
Yeah.
Yep.
like around here.
It's
So
true.
it's kind of nice living in Orem. I mean, you get winter, but not as bad. You know, down here in the valley, up in the mountains, it's nasty. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to take back what I said earlier to the people of Vancouver. We are not improving on your territory. We are indeed making it
Nope.
worse. And I apologize.
Some of it's pure, some of it's worse.
How many points did you spend, Cameron?
I spent a total of 12.
Okay, so you're down to 3.
Yep.
Has the geyser been named
No.
Troy?
Oh no, it has not.
Do you want to leave it that way?
For now. Yeah, I'll come back to it.
Okay.
Okay. So
Go. Yeah, it's Troy's turn.
oh,
Sorry,
unless
Troy.
you're going. Okay.
I forgot that I did something already this round, huh? Go for it.
Okay. So I just wanted to spend 3 so I can keep my multiplier there. Going to turn back to my shapes. That geyser is going to flow and make. If I can rotate this somehow, just right along. Stay where you are. There we go. Oh, that's the handle for rotate. I gotcha. This land straight to the bay becomes fertile delta. Just a
Okay.
big old river, kind of like the Nile just happened through that entire area.
Cool.
The Okavango.
Yep. Tighten that up just a little bit. There we go. Take out the fill there.
Okay, let me know when you're done because I'm going to recenter the whole picture stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Turn that blue. And that. And yeah, something like that.
Perfect. Great.
And I think that'll be it for me. Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay.
And actually, yeah, I'll save that for later. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Good.
Okay. Are you guys ready to move on to age 3 or age 2?
I think so.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I do one more climate thing before we move on?
I don't care.
Just with the
Go
cheaper
for it.
climate points. We'll do 2 points here. Take me down to 8.
So I'm at 0, so that means I get a +1 going into the next round.
Yep, that's right. Right here, this area is off this beach. It's going to be some great surfing. We'll put some. Do we have a wave icon? Oh, we have clouds. We have storms. We got sun. Oh, nice.
We have storms? Oh, that's good to know.
We have a cloud icon.
Nice.
I'm just going to build something like this. It's a wave. So there's some great waves that push up into here, and really good for surfing.
Awesome. Can't wait for the surfing hairless tabaxis.
That's still good.
I mean, maybe that's why they became hairless, because
We need to draw a line at some point. I'm not saying this is it,
Hydrodynamic.
but at some point, a line should be drawn as to what we're doing to these poor cat people.
Yep.
We're only drowning them and shaving them. They'll be fine. I mean, they'll be excellent swimmers. Can tabaxi swim?
No, I mean,
hope so.
they don't have that in their stat block, but
Okay. Oh yeah, this is annoying. Anytime I'm not on the Discord, chat, it just freezes up because I don't have it full screen. And I can't be full screen because I can't Alt-Tab into another thing. It's annoying. That's too bad.
It's a good time for a break.
You guys ready to move on? Yeah, let's take a break for a second.
Yeah.
And I'll see if there's any AAAs upstairs. Okay, cool. All right, we're going to take a 5-minute break, and then we'll move on to Age 2, where we start to create some of these races and stuff. I'll bring up the all the races in the D&D manual, and we can start plucking the hairs off of these tabaxis. All right.
I've heard there's
You
more than
realize
one way to
that's true
skin them.
again, so you can't just create hairless tabaxi. It has to be tabaxi,
Yes.
and then someone has to make them go hairless.
This is
All right.
great. Well, Black Rad's the choose, so okay. Someone put a message in the chat for me since I can't type. Let them know that we'll be back in 5 minutes.
Cool.
Cool. I'm gonna go check on my doggo then. BRB.
BRB. All right, great.
My brother Mike's texting me requests too. Like, don't
is he?
forget about this.
Do it.
Right on.
Let me be right back as well.
I'm gonna go grab a soda.
Cool deal. Okay, we're back. We're back. And we've got the audio back up, and I've got a keyboard.
Awesome.
Black Raz, can you hear us? Oh, he's putting his child to bed. I was going to see if... is Mike on? See if they can hear us on... I think they can.
I can ask.
Yeah, we're good. I see the dials moving, so we're good.
Cool. Okay.
All right. We can chat again, and our screen's going to keep moving again because I can Alt-Tab out of this. This is so great.
Hey, nice.
Hey.
AAA batteries, you failed me.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So we're doing great. We're moving on to age 2. And it's going to go a little bit faster now and a little more wild and crazy too because everything got really cheap for us. If you look at the notes now, we can create races for 6 points. We can build up cities, advanced civilizations, corrupt them. Everything right now is super cheap except for like commanding people to do stuff gets cheaper in the third round, in the third age. And what else is cheaper? Oh, creating orders and stuff like that is cheaper to do in the third age too. So in the second age, we know that at some point towards the end of it, though, there's going to be a flight of dragons that comes through, and we don't know where they're going to go yet exactly, but we do know that they're going to be pretty pissed off. So plan on that. We've got, this is good though, looking through our notes, we've got a reason that people kind of stay away from the mountains. And so they haven't really needed to go up there and try and, like, they've never tried to go over them. Maybe they don't like the mountains. In fact, I'm planning on corrupting those a few bit too. But it keeps them out from discovering the valley for hundreds of years and stuff. We've got places down here for them to stay, rolling hills and nice places. We've got a nice beach for them to live in, a cool river delta that's fed by a geyser, and a volcano that they actually kind of like because it's just kind of flowing lava out to the ocean. I think we're doing great. It's not like Vancouver at all anymore.
I'm so sorry.
Isn't Vancouver where they go and they film stuff all the time?
Yep.
I think
They got
Vancouver
a,
City.
beautiful.
they got a good film college down there too.
Yeah.
Up there, I guess. Yeah.
Well, we just, plopped a volcano down next to him and a geyser, so.
And a
Sure.
desert.
And it's an interesting place now.
It's
But
unforgivable.
they've got the beaches of Maldives like right there. So
Oh, yeah,
It's true.
exactly. All right, let's move on to the second age. Roll up some points. Let's
Yo.
see. 4.
Second time I've dropped that dice.
yeah, plus 3.
Okay.
And a plus 8.
Just 3.
Cool.
3.
So Troy's
14.
at 16.
Yep.
Kim is at 14.
Yep.
What do we got, Mark? You got
7.
now. Is that with your +2?
Oh, and I only had +1, I think.
I
for
think you
last
only have
round.
a +1.
Okay. So you've got 11 then total?
No, I should only have 7 total.
Oh, geez.
Because I brought 0 from the previous round.
Oh, okay. I wasn't keeping track very well because I didn't have a keyboard. Okay. And let's bring up some D&D. Classes, spells, races. All right, in Acroa, we have all the basic races. We've got dragonborns, dwarves, elves, gnomes, half-elves, halflings, half-orcs, humans. We never really did introduce tieflings, but they may be around
True.
as well. We don't really talk about them. So we have new races that we can pick from. Leonin, satyrs, owlin, Aarakocras, Asimir, air genasies, bugbears, changelings. Do we know the hairless tabaxi are coming? There we are. Hairless tabaxi.
Oh,
This is awesome. Okay. I would prefer if we stayed away from the Yuan-Ti. That's kind of what we kind of based the Kine folk are kind of related to them as far as mechanically speaking. But if you
Cool.
want to have Yuan-Ti, then great. We got all sorts of races though, so plenty to pick from. Oh, that's right. They legacied a bunch of these. Okay. All right.
Black Raz really gets the spirit of this game.
Yes, he does.
He just commented fire-breathing
oh my
turtles
gosh.
and the hybrids.
Yes.
That's amazing.
All right.
Okay. Let's
Oh, and
begin. Cameron, Troy, you've got the highest points this time. We're
Okay.
at age 2. I'll bring up those rules.
Okay, so when did the hammer come down? Second age, right?
That came down
Or
in
was it the first age?
First age.
Hmm.
Hammer. Yeah, it was in the first age.
Yep.
It was,
End
a,
of the first stage.
it was a shape the land thing in the first age.
Yep. And then trying to figure out the year amount here. What is the second age? Maybe like 100 or 50 years instead of 100, or
It's so the second age takes place every 100 years. Every
100
round is
years.
100 years.
okay, cool. Okay, so let's start with looking at the races again. I'm actually going to have some fun.
All
I'm going to
right.
make two races. And I'm going to put a race of water genasi at the geyser. Did I say water genasi? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And in that delta is in the delta is air genasi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm thinking both races kind of noticed this area at the same time, and whether or not they'll come into conflict, I guess we'll find out. But
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. So that'll be 12 points.
Okay. Let's get some genasi.
Yeah. Are they inherently good evil as a race?
Right now we're neutral, so
Everyone's
we get to
neutral?
decide.
Okay.
Yep, they start out neutral,
Okay.
and you can decide
Perfect.
later on. I'm picking you some avatars here.
Yeah. And that'll be it for me.
So that's up in that delta now, huh?
Yep.
And point out where the air genasi live. Are they up by the water genasi are up by the geyser, right?
Yeah. Just at the head of the geyser, and then the air are just gathered around that the river that formed. Yeah.
Okay.
In the delta. Yeah. They noticed something about the water, maybe.
Nice. All right. I'm up next. And I want a race as well. Let's bring in the Goliaths because we like them. And they're going to live down here by the forest and at the foot of the mountains. So that's Goliaths.
Oh, nice.
Distantly related to giants, infused with supernatural essence from their ancestors' mountainous homes. Okay.
Yep, we got a Mount Ariat situation going on. Love it.
Let's get some Goliaths. Here we go. This website I'm looking at right now is 2 Minute Tabletop. I have a Patreon subscription to them, and I love them, but they also have these great tokens you can borrow for free, which is awesome. And they have just a ton of good maps and stuff. I'm just dropping those into our map here. Okay, the Goliaths live right now just outside the forest and at the bottom of the mountains down here. How many points is that for me? Race is 6 points. Okay. Cameron.
Sweet. All right. I can do two things as long as I'm not doing anything with asterisks, right?
Yes.
And I have points for it.
Yep.
Okay. First things first, I think I'm going to use our friendly neighborhood avatar, Dagon Oakheart, to advance civilization.
Oh, okay.
And he's going to instruct and lead the Goliaths as their progenitor in ways of combat and make them an extremely warsome and ferocious people.
Ooh, nice.
Not cruel, but just powerful and proud.
Okay. I can animate the things? Oh, it's because I'm in the slides. I mean, Google Slides.
And then the second thing I want to do is create race and create some bird people, Acroa,
Okay.
who will find solace and protection under their neighbors of the Goliaths, and they will form some homes and conclaves within the mountainous region directly south, bordering on the forest, the grasslands, and the mountains, kind of taking advantage of the open plains for hunting, but also the protection of the mountains.
Cool.
And the protection of their Goliath neighbors for homes.
How do I not spell that right?
I don't know if I can create those same kind of tokens that you do, Ryan. Would you be willing to find one for Acroa?
Yep, I'm looking at it if I can actually spell.
It's a long word.
Remind me, what's the region just south of the forest again? I was looking at the notes and I can't pick it
Oh,
up.
that is also a grassland hill area.
It's a continuation of the grassland. Okay, yeah,
Yes,
that's right.
yeah.
Okay, tell me where they live.
Literally on the corner where the left corner of the green square and the upper corner of that yellow square.
Oh, down here. Okay, got it.
Yeah, down there.
Okay. We've got Genasi, we've got Goliath, we've got Acroa. All right, Mark.
Okay.
What does
I
that take you down
am.
to, Cameron?
That was, I believe, 11 points.
Okay, so you're down to 3.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. I have 7 points. I'm going to create an avatar.
Okay.
And I'm going to create Kanaga, the Minotaur. He's evil and resides in the forest.
Ooh, Minotaurs in the forest.
Awesome.
Okay.
I'm sensing a boss fight already.
That's it. I'm down to 0.
Oh, gee. Okay. All right, roll for round 2.
Yes. Yes. All right.
Hey, there we go. Oh, I love that Minotaur. That's awesome.
I only got 4
Plus
points.
3.
I
Plus
didn't
7.
go down far enough to get anything good.
At 0, we get +1, right? So if we ended at 0, we get
Yeah.
Yep,
plus
you get
one.
another +1. And if it's your second round of ending down below 5, you get +2.
Oh, okay. So that was my second round. So now I am +2 then. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I have 7. I don't know who's up next.
I have 10.
I have a total of 16. I think I rolled 10.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And I got 14. Yep.
Okay. So, Mark, you have 10 now? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, Cameron, you're first.
Okay, I wasn't quite ready for that, but I will do it right now. What we're gonna do is, you know, we only have one avatar, right?
We have 2 now.
Oh,
Dagon,
we have two.
Dagon and Kanaga.
Oh, I thought
Kanaga,
he was.
Evil Minotaur.
I saw evil, and I automatically assumed he can't be an avatar, but to each
Who
his
gives the
own.
bad guys power?
Right. Okay, I will create. Is Kanaga? Does he have any domains or anything in particular he
He
believes in?
he's centered in the corrupted forest.
Nice. In that case, I will create the antithesis to Kwanaga, and it will be an avatar of truth and crusade. And the avatar's name shall be Sidra.
Sidra?
Sidra.
Yeah, then she'll be an Eric Okran avatar.
Okay.
Oh.
Nice.
That's great. So Sidra
Um,
is Sully's, the book that Sully has is the story of her little adventure over the mountain and dealing with the gnomes and stuff. So we've got Sidra now. Great.
Yes,
Awesome.
and with that, I will purify civilization through Sidra. I'll purify the Eric Cochran people.
All right.
And am I able, if I use an avatar to do one, am I able to purify another civilization?
Yes.
Then I will also purify the Goliaths.
Okay.
Awesome.
So the Goliaths are canonly good then.
They are now. Yep.
Right now. I don't know what you guys are going to do.
They are also warriors, so they're kind of paladin-ish.
Ooh,
Yep.
yeah.
I don't know. That's a good point.
All right, that's it for me.
Okay.
Yeah, which one is Create City? I forget what we used last time. Command City?
Civilization. That's a good question. I think do shape land to create a city.
Okay. Okay. And I've got 14 minutes. Okay. So city time. Let's put down. Make it water droplet sort of. I'm going to put that right at the geyser. That is the Water Genasi City.
Okay. Awesome.
And just for fun, let's flip this a bunch of times. What do we got? That is a really long name. I'm not going to use that one. Let's go for the city of Nikir. Niqir.
Ooh.
Then, so that was Shape Land, right? So that was 5 points.
Yep.
Okay. Nine.
I have a question. Are races that exist, say dwarves, do they need to be created in this world, or are we assuming they are created from the
So they exist across the mountains in Acroa. It's up to us, I guess, to say if they expanded over here sometime during the Second Age. then that's
Mhm.
fine. But I think we would still use create race as a way to
To
introduce
do
them.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And then let's see, command race. It's command race. Just command the race to do a thing.
Yep.
And that is. I'm losing my place. There it is, 4 points. Okay. So then the air genasi will invade the water genasi city, and it'll
Okay.
be a big old battle, big old siege.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because they found something in the water that they wanted, and the water genasi wouldn't let them have it.
We need to. Okay, hold on. We didn't.
Should we check out our notes?
Yeah. We didn't. No one went after Kemna, right? This is just Troy now.
Yes, it's Troy now. Yep.
Yep.
So water genasi attack air genasi.
Or the air attack the water.
Silly air genasi.
Yep. And then,
And we have a water genasi city that's up there.
yep. And at the same time, the air genasi become corrupted.
Wow. Okay, great.
That'll bring me down to 2. Yep.
Oh, it's corrupt the race. Yeah.
Yep. The water
There was
genasi
the-
were here first.
Yeah. They,
Ban the race, and then we need to corrupt the race.
yep.
And the water genasi are corrupted.
The air genasi, sorry.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I'm trying to write it all down. So.
Nope, you're
Yeah,
good. You're
fine.
good. And the city is Nikir.
Oh, and you created a city.
I got
Yep.
that one. Don't worry about it.
Oh, you
Oh,
got
okay.
it. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Niqir.
Q. Lots of Q's going on over in this side of the world.
Yep.
Whose turn is it now?
I think I'm up.
Okay.
Okay. We're just going to add, I'm going to use all my points this time. We're going to add 2 more races. One, a tabaxi race here on the beach. And
He
a
did it.
And then a sub race of fire genasi that live over by the volcano.
Nice.
That's a good one.
So tabaxis,
We're
tabaxi surfers.
I love it. We're
Sun,
going elemental.
sun in their buns on the beach. We'll see how they do. Where's a good tabaxi? I don't see any good surfer
Just
tabaxis.
creating those 2 races, or were you gonna do? Did you have other points?
That's it. That's all my points.
Okay. All right, then that's my turn. I'm guessing.
Yep.
Okay. So, there's all of a sudden a bunch of more new stuff.
Yep.
But I'd also like to create a race,
Nice.
and that's going to be centaurs on the
Oh
plains
no!
world.
Now we
Centaurs
have
on the
to answer the
plains.
question of whether or not a centaur can ride a centaur.
A
And then-
centaur battle master champion riding another centaur.
Then I'm going to command Kanaga to collect other dark and evil creatures in the forest.
Oh. These centaurs are weird.
He's consolidating power.
And that's it. I'm out of points.
Okay. I'm at 0 as well.
Wow. Wow, 2 rounds in and already so much stuff.
I know. There's every like all that other crap was happening. Like I need more points. I need more points.
Cameron, what did you go down to?
I went down to 3.
3, okay.
It's 13 points that one.
Okay, round 2. That was a big one. We got
go.
we got races all over the place now. 7
So far,
plus 1 is 8 for me.
good. Oh, yeah, wow.
Okay.
So
Man.
if I go to 0 3 rounds in a row, that's +3.
Yep, plus 3 now.
So +3 +7. Today is a 7 day, man.
I rolled the 3, so I have 6 points.
Okay.
I rolled.
I might be skipping this round. Rolling again.
Oh, dang. I rolled a 9, and so I got a +3 to that. So
Okay.
I'm at a 15.
All right, Cameron, you're first then.
Wow. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have Kanaga. See, make sure I don't go over my points here. I'm gonna have Kanaga command race, and bring the. Let's see. It was the air genasi that were corrupted, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna have Kanaga command race and bring evil air genasi down to the forest and have them make that migration.
Oh, okay.
And then
Repelled.
okay, I'm gonna make sure I can do all of this. 4, and then this 3, which is 11. Yes, perfect. Okay, so what he'll do is he'll not all of them will go down, but
More of a
most
fracturing?
evil, yeah, fracturing, if you will, the most evil and devout, the corrupt will travel down, and while there, he will corrupt them further, and I will create subrace Earth Genasi, and then I will corrupt civilization and corrupt the Earth Genasi even more.
They brought him down to his level.
We got some angry Earth Genasi here. Here's a good angry forest Earth Genasi.
And that is it for me.
What happened to the water Genasi? Did they survive that attack, Troy?
Yes, they did.
Okay.
They repelled the invaders.
Oh, I see. Got it.
But there's now animosity and then air
Yeah.
genasi.
Big time.
So who's up?
That's me.
Troy, you're up.
I believe. Yep. Okay. Where is... this should be fun. Okay. Create avatar. All of a sudden, above the skies of the war-torn city and what remained of the air genasi that didn't go south, comes a big old silver dragon by the name of... If I can find where I found that information. Yeah. Where did I end up with it? Anyway, just big old silver dragon avatar for the moment.
Okay.
As I find his name.
And what is he like? What does he do?
He is a... if I have enough points to do this, how much is it to make an avatar now? 7.
7, yeah.
Okay, and then command avatar to make peace with the remaining air and water.
Oh, okay.
So 7 minus 12, 5 down to 4. And then what remained of that air the remaining air genasi will be purified.
You're gonna purify. Uh,
The northern air genasi.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Does that work?
are we
Yeah.
purifying the civilization then? Okay.
Yeah. Purifying civilization.
So they will become essentially separate from their southern brethren. Yeah.
Nice.
You're creating another sect of Air Genasi.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
So there's two sects of Air Genasi right now, right? And then
Oh,
there's
yeah.
the Earth Genasi.
Yep. The northern ones are reconciled with the help of our silver dragon friend.
And you don't have a name for him yet?
I do, I just can't remember where I found it a minute ago when I found it. Because that's how this works.
Mixels.
I'm terrible at taking notes.
Am I next?
Uh,
Or do you have more points?
I guess
Troy?
I am. I'm next.
Oh.
So I don't know what to do. Let's we're going to create an order. Okay. So not all tabaxi are hairless, but we have an order of hairless tabaxi who are...
Hashtag not all tabaxi.
Yeah, hashtag not all tabaxi. So we have an order of hairless tabaxi who are the
Surfers?
the
Hairless
surfers.
tabaxi?
They're the surfers. Yeah. They worship the ocean, and they spend their time out on the waves.
Hey man, you got any catnip?
That's
I love it.
so create order was how many points? 6 points. Holy crap! I didn't mean to spend all my points, but I just did. I got 2 points left. Go, Mark.
All right, so
Oh, I got his name. Okay, I'll type it in there.
I am also going to create an order. Of smiths among the fire genasi,
Oh, okay.
and we will call it. I'll come up with a name here in a minute, and that's all 6 of my points. I'm done.
Cool. Okay.
Awesome.
I love that.
So the silver dragon's name is Xanodus.
Xanodus.
Yep.
Okay.
And hopefully that name rings a bell, right?
It doesn't so far. Shoot.
Okay.
I'll have to go back and read your notes from stuff. Dang it.
That's okay. I wrote so many and I emailed them all to you when you were gone, so.
Okay. Awesome. Great. We're still in age 2. We're still going.
Yes,
I
definitely.
think we go one more round, or
Yeah.
maybe I don't know how complex we want to get. The problem is we're adding which is great. We're adding things we're never going to touch, which is
Some
the
of it.
best part about all of this.
Yeah.
Because it gives this depth that you can grab at any minute and be like,
Yeah.
I'm going to do this. That's awesome. I love
Yep.
it.
Okay. I got 6 plus 1, so I got 7 plus 2 is
Yep.
9.
I'm rolling up again. Plus 3. Ooh, that's a good one.
So last night, I just finished painting this dice tower that I'm giving to my friend
Oh, what
as
is
a
it?
gift. It is this
What?
skeleton head. It's kind of fun.
Did you print that?
Nice.
Yeah, I 3D printed it on my printer and then I painted it. So I'm giving it to as a friend.
That's
I
awesome.
just started using it. I haven't rolled below a 4 on any of my d6s in like the last 4 rolls.
Very
Been
nice.
4 times we've rolled, so I just am rolling so insanely well in it.
All right. Cameron, what do you got? How many points?
I'm at a total of 18 right
Oh,
now.
jeez. All right.
Yeah.
You're first.
10.
I don't
What
want
do
to
you
be
have?
first.
I have 10,
You have 10?
which is fine.
All right. Troy.
Actually, no, I spent 4. Yeah,
Yep,
that's
I'm
right.
up to
11,
13.
actually.
Okay.
I should be able
11.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to go lowest to highest this time then? You don't want to go first, Cameron?
I can go first.
Okay, go ahead.
I can do that. Okay. First things first. This is going to be controversial,
Ooh.
so don't
I love
everyone
it.
shoot me at once. I'm going to corrupt civilization, the Order of Hairless Tabaxi,
Ooh.
All right.
and
Dark Side Surfers.
yes, Dark Side of the Surfers. And then what I'll do is I will advance civilization of the I'm gonna advance the civilization of the centaurs to be great healers.
Ooh, okay.
So let's see, that was 4 and 3, 7, right? Okay, so 9 left. Cool. In that case, what we're gonna do is we're gonna create an event. And the event is going to be the Earth Genasi of the forest. They're going to begin lashing out in war against the centaurs, trying to establish a direct route of trade and commerce with the hairless tabaxis of the north.
Okay.
And that will be that. Here, I can finish typing all that up, Ryan, if you want.
Okay. Troy's turn.
Okay. Let's see. So this should be fun. I'm gonna do an event first. So that'll be 7 of the 13. So that'll leave me with 6. And the Fire Genasi are going to stumble upon a very rich vein of platinum
Ooh, okay.
in their volcano. And that should be fun, whatever happens there. And then, let's see. Oh, perfect. So, for my last 6 points, bring it down to 0, I am going to create an order of a united order of air and water genasi. And I think I'm going to call it the Court of Winter. And that's going to be based in Nikir.
Reading an order of called what?
The Court of Winter.
Oh, okay.
It's a conclave of fire and water.
Of air and water. And it is an order that is dedicated to the peaceful unification of the Genasi tribes. And I think it's beyond just the water and air, also the earth someday.
Oh, unification of all the Genasi tribes.
All Genasi tribes, yeah. All elemental Genasi, yeah. Which is basically what they are anyway, so yeah.
Is this including the earthen Genasi to their south?
Their initial goals, yes.
Okay.
But I don't think they've had very much interaction with them just yet, so that might change.
Do we have a name for the Order of the Hairless Tabaxi yet? The surfer?
the Order of the Hairless Tabaxi's name are
Dudes.
the...
DOODS.
Yes, I like that.
What is it?
The Dudes. DOODS.
I hate it. It's perfect.
Like the exploding penguins from what's that game? They call everybody dude, DOOD. I'll have to look them up. They're fantastic. Oh, Disgaea. That's the game. Yeah, it's the penguins from Disgaea.
Oh, I
They
haven't
call
seen
everybody. They call it everybody. Everybody is dude. Hey, dude.
Who's up?
that. I think it's me. No, it's you,
Okay.
Mark. You're up.
Oh. Okay.
And actually, can I change something with the Court of
Okay.
Winter? Their emphasis is to defend what they found at the geyser. That's their secondary.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Shoot. Okay. I had something that I wanted to do. Now.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm going to let's start with
Sorry, my brain's all over the place.
I am so lost all of a sudden with this so much stuff that's happened. If you're ready, Ryan, why don't you go first? Honestly, I hope. Let me just have another minute.
I think I was just going to create one more race before we move on to the third age, and I can't decide
that's-
between turtles and satyrs.
Yeah.
Let's do
You have the
turtles.
desert area.
How
Yeah.
about turtles.
Heck
The
yeah.
turtles live in the bay.
Righteous.
Whoa.
Righteous.
Yep.
That's all you're doing is creating turtles
yeah,
in the
that's
bay.
it for me. Yep.
Okay. I would like to. Let's start with this. I'd like to purify the Ferrisers.
Cool.
And that's 2 points. So that would be 3 points. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm going to create an avatar of from the Ferrisers. And I will command that avatar to create a high quality metal that only the Ferrisers can create.
Oh.
That work?
Ooh.
Okay.
Is that too much to command an avatar?
No, I think that's good.
Yeah. So they got their Mandalorian source of Beskar.
Sure. I like it.
What was the avatar's name?
Give me just 1 second. I'll come up with it.
Oh, that's a good name. I like it. Give me just one.
Give me 1 second. Yep.
Is it a boy or girl avatar?
Let's make her female.
All right.
Female avatar.
Oh, what was her race?
She's fire genasi.
Fire Genasi,
That's
cool.
Fire Genasi. Yeah.
Avatar Roku.
Love it.
Ooh. Yes, that's an awesome name.
Awesome.
What is it?
Bethlehem Hager?
Yeah, Bethman Hager. She's
Bethlehem Hager.
Nice.
the creator of I'll come up with the name of the metal too.
Cool. Okay. Are we ready to move on to the last age?
I did want to do one other thing if I have the points for it.
Okay.
I don't yet though. So how much is it to create a race in the third age? It's expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive next time.
Actually, that might work. Yeah, I'll wait.
Okay. All right. Well, it's getting kind of late. What I wanted to propose was maybe we break here for tonight and then send this info over to Jared too, and then have him participate in the last round next week sometime. And we can build that out. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
that's
do
it.
that.
That's the thing is it's been going a long time, but I'm having a really good time.
I know,
but
right? Like
Yeah.
it's
I think there's more stuff that could happen here.
so in the third age, what becomes cheapest now is commanding cities and civilizations to do stuff, corrupting them.
Yeah, we
becomes cheaper.
were kind of
So-
we kind of started to meld into the third age as we
Yeah.
were going.
Yeah.
And then commanding the avatar is still cheap, I guess, but commanding the orders to do things and stuff. So I think we can do a lot of stuff. Plus, we've got the dragons come in, and that's gonna change things up a bunch, I think, too. So is everybody good with these races that we have in here now? We've got our hairless tabaxis. We've got a bunch of genasi. We've got Goliaths, centaurs, Aarakocra, turtles, and a bunch of genasi. Yeah?
Yep.
I think
I like
so.
it.
And the
And
fire
presumably we have
generators-
minotaurs. Presumably we have minotaurs around as well somewhere. But
Wait, we never created the race.
Yeah.
There's only the Minotaur avatar, which
It's
he
true.
could be the Minotaur.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And maybe
Yeah.
there could be a maze or something.
he's
So,
evil, so he could have started out as a twisted centaur, but backwards.
No, it's true.
So, I
There
don't
you go.
know.
The one thing that all centaur women are worried about is giving birth to a bull-headed human-bodied
Exactly.
thing.
Exactly.
He is the boogeyman to the centaur.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. Yeah. And we do have a dragon up here too. So awesome.
Yep.
Sweet.
Cool. Well, thanks,
Oh, I
guys.
forgot about the dragon, Xanadus.
Yeah, we're gonna do something with Xanadus next time too. So
Yes, and just I'll just put this out there. Xanadus is Jin's dad.
yes.
All right.
Cool. All right, everybody.
Yep.
This is Dawn
Well,
of Worlds, and it's
Forebear,
super fun.
not dad.
Yeah. Maybe a couple generations older.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is how it goes, and it's just cool that we've
Awesome.
got this whole fleshed out. Look at all these notes we've got now of stuff that's happening. And like Mark said earlier, we don't have to have everything mapped out in stone, but there's just so many things we can pull from now. Like all of a sudden, the turtles and the genasi can go to war, or we've got centaurs and Goliaths now. Maybe they start a trade with each other, and we've got this forest. We've got this evil-ish frozen lake up here. We've got this great mountain of a volcano down here. That's awesome.
So in the third age, at some point, the dragons are supposed to come through. Or we're going to leave that creation to Ryan, correct? To you?
Just at the we'll decide together, and
Yeah. Or we could even do it next week. Make it an
Yeah.
extended third age.
yeah. So right at the beginning of the third age is the dragons coming in, and they're going to go park themselves
Oh, yeah.
someplace, and that's kind of what's going to shape the that third age. And then at some point at the end of the third age, they start attacking and pushing everybody down towards the. Where's the shapes? Where's my arrows? So they start somehow pushing everybody this way.
Yep.
Okay.
You know, whether it's because they're up here. Oops, I didn't mean to move the whole thing. Whether it's because they're up here, or if they're just out, that they fly across the ocean, now they come back. But people are starting to have to climb the mountains and head up into the hills to get away from them. Somehow, we'll find out. Okay, well, thanks everybody. Thanks for tuning in and chatting. Let's see, I haven't checked the notes in a while. Oh, Black Raz, we'll see you on Monday. And
Oh yeah.
super excited. He's super excited about the fire-breathing turtles. So, yeah, it's really fun. Try it with your own campaigns and see how it goes. Excited to.
Has Blackgrass played with us before?
No, he's gonna join us on Monday. That'll
Oh,
be his
okay,
first
okay,
time.
cool.
He's been watching
Cool.
for actually a couple months now, and
Oh,
but we finally got it
Awesome.
lined up. So it'll be exciting.
yeah, for sure. Hey,
Cool.
thanks everybody for watching.
Yeah, thanks again.
Yeah,
and
thank
we
you.
will see you on Monday.
Yep.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bonne chance. Au revoir.